time we converted improper fractions into mixed numbers. Today we're going to look at turning mixed numbers into improper fractions. So we're going to do the calculation the other way around. So here's our mixed number. We've got 3 2/5. Now there's a process that we can carry out to convert this into an improper fraction, and it's relatively simple. The first thing we need to do is we need to look at the whole number and the denominator, and we multiply them. So we do 3 times by 5. Now that equals 15. 15/5. We've now got 15/5 and we've been left with 2/5 because this is actually 3 as a fraction. Just to show you what I mean, I'll do a quick bar model to show you. So if we separate our bar up into 5, so each of these bars has got 5 parts. If we do 3 times 5 and we shade in 15 of them, that's 5, 10, 15. That represents that 3, and all we've done is turn that into a fraction. As I said earlier, we're left with 2/5. So all we need to do now is add together the 2/5 and the 15/5, which makes 17/5. So 3 2/5 equals 17/5. We can put an extra bar here to show you what we mean. So we've got another bar of fifths here. I need to shade in another 2 of them. And we added these ones to this one to make 17/5. Let's try another one out. So we've got 2 3/6 this time. So remember, we need to do the whole number by the denominator first and multiply them. So 2 times 6 would be 12. That then gives us 12/6. And then we need to add the 3/6 to it, which would equal 15/6. So our answer is 15/6. We can do this a slightly shorter way. If we look at 8 3/4, we need to multiply the whole number in the denominator. So we do 8 times by 4, which is 32. And then we do 32, add the numerator, equals 35. So we end up with 35/4. 8 3/4 as an improper fraction is 35/4. Your turn to have a go. We've got 3 mixed numbers here. We have 4 2/9, 6 3/7, 10 2/5. Using the methods that I've shown you in this video, have a go at turning these into improper fractions and come back to check to see if you're correct. Let's look at this first one then. So we've got 4 2/9. We need to do 4 times by 9, which would equal 36. We're going to use that 36 and we're going to add it to the numerator, which is 2. We end up with 38. So we turn that into an improper fraction. So we end up with 38 ninths. 4 and 2 ninths as an improper fraction is 38 ninths. Moving on to the next one, we're going to do 6 times 7. Remember, it's always the whole number multiplied by the denominator. So 6 times 7 would be 42. And we're going to add the numerator to 42. 42 add 3 would be 45. We then use this number to make our new numerator, 45 sevenths. 6 and 3 sevenths as an improper fraction is 45 sevenths. Our final one, 10 and 2 fifths. This time we've got a whole number of 10. It is a 2-digit number, but we don't do anything any differently. We do 10 times 5. 10 times 5 would equal 50. And then we use that 50 and we add it to the numerator, which is 2. We end up with 52. We use that as our numerator now. And we end up with 52 fifths. 10 and 2 fifths as an improper fraction is 52 fifths. Hopefully you found that okay. Thanks for watching.